Michael Jackson surprises South Central LA at 11 on 7.
Tonight's Nightly Evening News Tonight news break is brought to you by Dr. Kevorkian's Suicide Patch. Just peel it off, stick it on, and you're out of here. And now, here's Morton Swanson.
An announcement today from the United States Postal Service. Last year, the Postal Service let the public decide. Should the new Elvis Presley stamp feature the young Elvis or the old Elvis? Millions voted and young Elvis won. Well, starting next week, you'll be asked to vote for the black Michael Jackson or the white Michael Jackson for a new 29-cent stamp that'll be issued this fall.
In Great Britain, for the first time in recent history, Queen Elizabeth will be required to pay taxes.
This, to top off a disastrous 1992, has forced the Queen into accepting donations from her loyal subjects. There's a new leader in Taiwan tonight. According to Taiwanese law, the toughest man rules. So, after beating up everyone else in his country's parliament, Kim Duck-Woo is the new prime minister. President Clinton sent his congratulations. Joyful reunions were celebrated today at the Identical Twins Convention by Democratic Senators Sam Nunn and George Mitchell, and German Chancellor Helmut Kohl, and Secretary of Defense Les Aspin. And this morning, President Clinton made a rare appearance, holding only his 4th press conference since taking office.
Mr. President.
Mr. Clinton did not speak, claiming a bad case of laryngitis. Coming up, former Vice President Dan Quayle finally lands a job. This and more later on the Nightly Evening News Tonight.
And we're out.
Mark, have you seen the sheet Moynihan's staff gave us? The dates are all screwy.
Yeah, I know. We better get it straightened out. Let's do a pre-interview segment with him because otherwise Morton is going to crash and burn.
Is he hooked up?
Yes, he is.
Senator Moynihan, hi. This is Kate Landry and Mark Schlesinger at CNB.
Senator, have you seen the sheet your staff supplied us with?
I have seen it.
It's a bit confusing, Senator. Could you just tell us when the Environmental Protection Agency will be announcing its new budget?
They are now announced that they will do so on Monday. Let me start again, all right?
Senator, we're not taping this now. Can you just tell us so that Morton knows what the EPA has told you?
We have not got any answers, and we are told that we will get answers not Friday when we asked for them, which seemed reasonable, but Monday.
I see. So they'll tell you Monday.
I had wished the agency had told us Tuesday.
Right, but you say they're going to tell you on Monday?
I wish we were going to get this over tomorrow.
Wait a minute, Senator. Tomorrow is Monday. Is there a chance they won't be telling you tomorrow?
All I can say is I hope not.
Wait. You hope that they do tell you tomorrow, or you hope they don't?
I asked them to tell us Friday. They now say Monday.
Right. Monday.
Monday is not that far away.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Maybe I should maybe just shut up.
Just take it easy, Senator. We'll get back to you.
New opening story, Mort. Working hard?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have any last-minute copy changes, make sure you
Let me ask you something, Kate. If you were going to describe how a vacation in the Bahamas was part of your usual and ordinary business expense, how would you go about...
Morton, you're not trying to claim your vacation as a tax deduction, are you?
Of course I am. Part of my responsibility as a journalist to be informed about everything. Why should the Bahamas be any different?
Did we do a story on the Bahamas?
No,
No,
but we...
exactly.
We could have done a story on the Bahamas. There's a lot going on down there, you know. What about Bermuda?
This is amazing.
What?
Clinton's hired the same guys who made his campaign commercials to help sell his economic plan, and we have a tape of them actually making the ad in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alan, could you roll Clinton?
Roll VTA. All right, Bill, what we're going to do today is just get some good facial expressions from you to use with our voiceover narration.
Is the voice okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
That was fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now, what we're going to do...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's enough, Bill. Tell you what, I'd like a competent look. Okay, right into the camera. That was sensational.
That's it. That's just what we need.
Is it okay?
Okay. Fantastic.
Did it sound and look okay?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Slouchy.
Yeah, could you sit up a little straighter, Bill? That's good. That's good.
But it's lively enough?
Have some more coffee. That would help with the liveliness.
Yes.
And give you a little extra zip.
I want one more shot at your strong look, if I could. Could you do that for me?
He's strong. Here we go.
Okay.
That's super. That's super, Bill. How are you?
Think it's going okay?
It's going great.
Don't think it's going to gut me out there?
Gut you? Are you kidding?
Take a break, Bill. Have some coffee or something.
Now listen. We all think it's going great. I think it's going great. Dave thinks it's going great. Matt in the booth thinks it's going great. The cameraman thinks it's going great. The boom guy thinks it's going great. The guy who keeps on refilling your cups of coffee, he thinks it's going great. I mean, what else do you want? What do you think, though?
I think it's going okay.
I'll tell you what. What we'll do is we'll try a little compassion, and then maybe shade that over into concern, and then I think you've had a little too much coffee.
Yeah.
Lunch? That's lunch, everybody. Okay, we'll finish this afternoon. You were great.
Yeah.
This morning, my hair was straight. Then Bill called, so I decided to go curly. I used Wash and Curl, the curling shampoo.
Wash and Curl with special curl enhancers that work right in the shower.
Thank you, Wash and Curl.
Wash and Curl, the curling shampoo.
When he asked what she wore, it was always red d'or. So sensuous, so alluring, so inviting. Red d'or, the irresistible fragrance from Elizabeth Arden. Open it.
This is probably not where you'd put your furniture. But the same things that could damage wood here, dry heat, hot sunlight, and changing temperatures, can cause your wood to dry out and crack over the years. That's why Pledge created Woodrich, the wood moisturizer with natural oils. Its creamy formula moisturizes wood to help preserve and protect it from things that cause aging. With Pledge Woodrich Wood Moisturizer, no place is too dry. From SC Johnson Wax.
Okay, are we all ready for the pre-tape interview with Jerry Falwell?
Yes, except Morton's disappeared.
What? Again? What? He can't do that. This is what happened last time.
I know. I think he went to the bathroom.
Yeah, why now? I mean, Falwell's got a plane to catch.
I know. Hi, Reverend Falwell. This is Kate Landry. How are you this evening?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Reverend, we're all ready for you on this end, but Morton's been delayed a little bit.
Well, that's the kind of arrogance, though. Just disrespect for others.
Reverend, I'm sure he'll be here any minute now. He'll show up.
He may show. Maybe he will.
Of course he will. But could you please not jump down his throat like you did last time? Because...
Oh, I'm going to be very nice to him because he's a wonderful fellow.
Reverend Falwell, please forgive me for being late. It's Morton here. I have a sick grandmother, and I was dealing with doctors and prescriptions and...
You've had a grandmother dying 4 times so far.
Well, yes, sir, but you know how it is when they get older. Every time they get a little sick, you worry. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but I'm sorry I was late.
Reverend, could we just move ahead now? I know you have a plane to catch, and you've heard his apology, so could we just...
I heard him clearly, but so far, this is the 4th time I've been engaged to meet. This is the first time he's shown up, and he was late this time in arrogance.
Reverend, please, I am truly, truly sorry. I was late. I will never do it again. I apologize.
All right. I accept it.
Thank you.
Reverend, you're going to have to catch your plane, and Morton, you got to get ready for air.
Well, thanks for accepting my apology.
He said, I apologize, believe that or not.
And now we've got a news show to do, believe that or not.
Okay, stand by, everybody.
What's that?
What the hell is that?
My new glasses, you like them?
You don't wear glasses, Morton.
No, they're not real. They're just plain glass. But I think they make me look more scholarly, don't you?
No, take them off.
But I...
You look scholarly enough. Take them off now, Morton.
And hit it. You announce.
The CNB Nightly Evening News tonight with Morton Swanson. Brought to you by Lorenzo's Oil and Vinegar Salad Dressing and Lorenzo's Spaghetti Sauce, the delicious way to support medical research. And now, here's Morton Swanson.
Good evening, April 26, 1993. Our top story. Oregon Senator Bob Packwood, answering 23 charges of sexual harassment, claims that he is no longer a threat to the women around him. He's imposed a new dress code on his female staff members, which will help him control his urges. The Army has finally agreed to stop questioning recruits about their sexual orientation. They will instead, however, force all new applicants to respond to statements laden with innuendo. For example, future soldiers will be asked to agree or disagree with such remarks as, "Patton is a much better film than The Wizard of Oz." I like to start sentences with the phrase, "Truman Capote said it best." And finally, when cleaning my belt-fed Browning automatic, I'd rather listen to Hank Williams Jr. than Liza Minnelli. House Majority Leader Dick Gephardt harangued his colleagues today to vote for the Gephardt bill, which would make attendance in Congress compulsory. The measure passed by a vote of 2-0. The White House press corps is finding it increasingly difficult to gain access to President Clinton. These days, the president only speaks to the most enterprising reporters. That's why many in the press corps have taken very innovative measures, such as these new microphones. The new mics are tailored more to the interests of the Clinton administration. And it's been another bad week for former President Bush. All did not go well during the visit of British Prime Minister John Major. And in Houston today, out of work, behind in his payments, and down on his luck, Mr. Bush reluctantly and tearfully filed for unemployment benefits. Spring break, a time when young people throughout America head to their favorite beaches for a rowdy week of fun in the sun. And the situation is no different in Iraq, where youngsters of all ages hit the shore for a massive beach party blowout. As in America, Iraqi spring break is a time to see some old friends and meet some new ones. For many Iraqi fun seekers, this year is definitely the best spring break ever. And now for a report on the ongoing debate inside the Republican Party, here's Sheila Van Til with former Vice President Dan Quayle.
Mr. Quayle! Mr. Quayle! Mr. Quayle, we understand that Barbara Bush is trying to sabotage your efforts to run for president in 1996. Have you talked to Mr. Bush about this?
He said, from his viewpoint, that there would be no problems.
With Dan Quayle and Barbara Bush in Indiana.
Coming up, Senator Bill Bradley gives a technical explanation of how some of the Army's most sophisticated military hardware works.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow! Pow! Pow!
First date? Blind date? Why not make a lasting impression with Beard in a Minute? It's so easy. It's so simple. You just spray it on. If you can paint yard furniture, you can have a beard in a minute. And Beard in a Minute looks so real, so natural, she'll never know it didn't grow. Beard in a Minute makes a man look distinguished, virile, and intelligent. It's the modern way to groom. And it's made by the makers of Silly String, so you know it's safe.
Next.
Beard in a Minute, and now, 10-second mustache. Available everywhere.
Будете иметь большинство.
No, yet. We got no steak, no lovers, no nothing like that.
Yes, we've got steak lovers pizza. Yes.
No, yet.
I think that would be easy to do.
Nope, don't have it. Steak lovers. Yes.
You bet.
Yes.
What? No, sir, Bunsky. Then why you are trying to change what I have mentioned to you? Sorry, fella. Forget it.
If you want Steak Lovers Pizza, there's only one place to get it. America.
Have you heard of Steak Lovers Pizza? No. No. And speak English.
Bikini Girl Contests, Bikini Girl Sports, Bikini Girl News.
At the UN today, Secretary General Boutros Boutros-Ghali called for new, stricter sanctions against Iraq.
Bikini Girls, 24 hours a day on the Bikini Girl channel. If you're not getting it, shouldn't you be?
Okay, Mort, the next segment starts with the piece on Mogadishu.
Yeah, what about Hiller and Zipper?
Well, we've got the feed all hooked up, but they're not on until after the next commercial break.
Oh, let me talk to them real quick.
Okay, but be quick. We're back in a minute and a half.
Yeah. Hey, gals. Morton Swanson here. Thanks a million for coming on the show tonight. Can I tell you a joke real quick? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, these two guys are fishing in a boat in the middle of a lake, and one guy is reeling in all the fish. The other guy catching nada. The guy says, what's the deal? He says, well, I've got a system. If I wake up in the morning and my wife is sleeping on her right side, I'll fish off the right side of the boat. And if I wake up and she's sleeping on her left side, I'll fish off the left side of the boat. The guy says, well, what do you do if she's sleeping on her back? The guy says, well, then I don't go fishing. Good one, huh?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I thought you gals would like that one.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
Thanks. Listen, I gotta run. Take care.
3, 2, 1, cue Mort.
We all know Boris Yeltsin, the staunch but beleaguered president of the new Russian Republic. But what about his wife, Mrs. Yeltsin? Well, we got a brief look at her this week. A very shy woman. Mrs. Yeltsin values her privacy and doesn't grant many interviews. But at least we got this quick peek at the world's second most powerful woman. The latest on Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman, whose followers have been charged in the World Trade Center bombing. A major New York department store now admits they hired him as Santa Claus last Christmas. A spokesman said the kids all seem to love him. Coming up, Liz Taylor, Michael Jackson, Sinead O'Connor, Woody Allen, Magic Johnson, Mick Jagger, Tom Cruise, Clint Eastwood, Cindy Crawford, Jay Leno, and Cher all give their views on the shameless use of celebrities to boost the ratings of network news shows. Also coming up, more problems in the White House.
Ask her,
Jerry.
how long it took to pick out our Armstrong floor.
2 weeks.
Months.
Oh, but we can wash it in half the time with Armstrong no-rinse floor cleaner.
Look, the leading cleaner is about 20% oil. That can leave a sticky residue you have to rinse off. But with Armstrong, there's no sticky residue, no rinsing.
Totally clean in half the time.
Oh, more time to play.
Outside.
Armstrong Clean in half the time.
Rise and shine. It's time for Breakfast Economics.
Equity, yield on the money you invest?
Nope. It's a good breakfast.
At a great price.
Breakfast extra value meal. One of any 4 sandwiches.
Hash brown and a small coffee.
$1.99. That sounds like a pretty good exchange rate.
McDonald's equals value.
Does this make any sense? Yeah.
Egg McMuffin, hash browns, and a small coffee.
$1.99. What you want is what you get. Get a lot, pay a little. It's Breakfast Economics. At McDonald's today.
What are you making a movie? Is this a documentary?
Next, this could be your last chance
Arthur and I have set our date.
to catch one of your favorite shows.
That young lady is still sweet on you.
She had her choice between show business and me. I know this is the wrong question to ask a woman who's engaged to another man.
The special 2-hour season finale of Homefront.
Would you marry me instead of him?
Next. The finishing touch. And now the unveiling of an American masterpiece. The Kentucky Derby, live Saturday on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
We're back in 20 seconds. Okay, okay. So the other guy says, well, if she's sleeping on her back, then I don't go fishing.
That's not politically correct for television.
Hey, we're not on television.
In 3, 2, cue 'em.
In other news tonight, the FBI announced today it would not change its policy of banning gays from serving in the Bureau in any job up to, but not including, the office of the director. And while cleaning out the White House attic this morning, workers were surprised to find former First Lady Nancy Reagan still living in an antique wardrobe. A crew was called in to remove Mrs. Reagan from the attic along with the wardrobe and several hundred dresses. In business news, a California company has developed a new method of asbestos disposal. Once the carcinogen is removed from a building, workers take it to a special asbestos reclamation area and feed it to some whooping cranes. The company claims the process benefits both bird and worker alike. And coming up, troubling new questions about the president's integrity.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hello.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, but I ran out of Taster's Choice and was wondering if I might borrow some.
Taster's Choice?
It wouldn't be an inconvenience.
Not at all.
I could buy you a jar tomorrow.
No need to.
No?
No, I'll come over. Later, after they leave. For some Taster's Choice. If that's all right.
How do you like it? Black? Sweet? Or with a little cream?
Cream?
And let's say 11 o'clock.
Why not make it 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock it is. See you then.
Bye.
Drink Taster's Choice and wear a condom.
What does the public think of President Clinton's economic plan? For an analysis of the latest poll results, we turn to Sheila Van Til. Sheila.
And very interesting results indeed. In our most recent CNB polls, we found that of the 46% of the public who said they were unhappy with Clinton's plan, 32% said they felt the plan was unfair. A surprising 75% of that 32% said they thought the plan would be effective even though they thought it was unrealistic. Of the 54% who claimed to be happy with the plan, a full 65% said they didn't think the president would actually stick to a plan long enough to make it work, even though 83% of the 65% felt it was unfair. 49% of the 54% who were happy with the plan felt the plan was unjust, but that 39% of the 54% thought it would be effective if the president stuck to it.
Very interesting, Sheila. So overall, does the public approve or disapprove of the president's plan?
Oh, I don't know.
Thank you, Sheila. Going to the movies may never be the same again if a group of New York theater owners have their way. They've just opened the latest in a series of interactive theaters. These new cinemas not only let you, the audience, decide what happens to the characters on the screen, they also let you decide who sits in the seat in front of you. In Michigan today, housewife Marion Sandusky became the first person ever to purchase the rights to a TV movie upon which she intends to base her own life.
I just thought the movie was really exciting. First the custody battle thing, then the sex, and the murder for hire, all mixed up together. I want my life to be just like that.
And prepared for a barrage of criticism, President Clinton went ahead anyway today and nominated his cat, Socks, for the vacant seat on the Supreme Court. If confirmed, Socks will be only the third non-white male to serve on the court. And Sarajevo's bid to host the 1996 Winter Olympics was turned down today, without comment. Having run out of people to shock in America, Madonna has taken her show to China, where she entertained leaders at a gala political function. Officials report the Chinese leaders were very impressed. Now this.
Styling just got a healthy new lift with the new Pantene Pro V styling line. Pantene's got pro vitamins. Get healthy style. Get healthy, shiny Pantene hair.
New Pantene Pro V styling for hair so healthy it shines.
You'll see.
If you're like me when you want to lose weight, you want to lose it now, right now. Well, I just found permethine. Nothing works faster. Nothing gives you more appetite control than permethine.
For a limited time, you can get 50% more permethine free.
For something special this May, ABC has... For Mother's Day merriment, Tim Allen joins America's favorite twins for the Olsen Twins Mother's Day special.
You got it, kid.
And there's more for Mom as Kathy Lee Gifford and friends present a celebration of motherhood. The following week, Suzanne Summers brings you a new look at television's golden age.
Hey, baby, what's happening?
Funny line. I wish I'd have said that.
More of the best of the Hollywood Palace. And today's Hollywood stars bear it all to Barbara as Cher, Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, Bette Midler, Mel Gibson, Angelica Houston, and more share all they know about love.
I had my last date in 1966.
The best of Barbara Walters. What is this thing called love? For 15 years, they've brought you the stories that touch your life. Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters bring back those moments on the 15th anniversary edition of 2020. Also in May, one of the most giving women in show business is honored by her peers.
Thank you all for making me feel so special.
The American Film Institute salutes Elizabeth Taylor. It's not just a reunion, it's a phenomenon. Brady Mania, a very Brady special. And is 14 Susan Lucci's lucky number?
The Emmy goes to...
Susan Lucci and Walt Willey host the 20th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards live. Plus, a tradition begins, the American Television Awards. May is something special on ABC.
45 seconds back, Mort. Thank you. Kate, I've got a great idea for an investigative feature, by the way.
Yeah, what is it, Morty?
You know, I was thinking, a lot of government officials are taking junkets down to the Caribbean. I happen to know this because I visited the Bahamas myself last year, and I noticed...
We are not turning this newscast into a justification for your tax dodging.
So what you're trying to say here is...
No. I'm saying no.
Okay. All right, well, we'll just table that idea for now.
Good.
We did have a discussion about it.
Morton, I'm warning you, I am not going to cover for you if you get audited.
No, I'm not asking you to. Scan? We merely discussed it professionally, and matter was tabled. Mail that for me, will you? Sure. Yeah, bye. 3, 2, 1. And finally, the IRS announced today a massive new effort to find and punish white-collar tax cheaters, especially those who claim personal expenses as business deductions. Penalties will include heavy fines and prison terms. That's the news. Good night, and God forgive us.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, George Shultz accuses the Clinton administration of having no policy in Bosnia and calls for a Desert Storm-like response. Tonight.
Now stay tuned for Homefront.
Sunday, it's Schwarzenegger and Stone.
You, and not you.
They stole his mind.
Your whole life is just a dream.
And reprogrammed his life.
People are trying to kill me.
Now, he wants them back. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sharon Stone. A network television premiere. Total Recall. Sunday.
With its speed-sensitive rack and pinion steering, double wishbone suspension, and Formula One-inspired engine, the Acura Integra could appear financially unapproachable. As it turns out, it's not. Test drive the Integra at your Southern California Acura dealer.
It wasn't the classic financial profile, but it never is. It wasn't dad, mom, 2 kids, and a cat. But how often is it? What it was they wanted to own their own home. So American Savings Bank wanted it too. And on March 4th, just when they wanted it, Dave Dreschel and his daughter got their house. It all comes from working together.